Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your love and relationship reading for the month of March 2019. So just give me a minute while I shuffle the cards, Capricorn, and we'll have a look at what's going on for you. I've already posted the March general reading, and if you scroll on my channel you'll find it. So we're going to pick one card which is the central message for you and your relationships. So we get the Queen of Wands, okay? So the Queen of Wands is about a very powerful, very magnetic attraction. Doesn't have to be a fire sign person. It's the element of fire. And the element of fire is a bit heat. Say no more. Heat is the power of attraction. It's what draws us towards someone, okay? Now you're mentally approaching your relationship with the King of Swords. They are the Three of Cups. Emotionally, you're the Ten of Discs. They are the Tower card. Ooh. Your view in the relationship is the Ace of Pentacles. So a lot of Pentacles energy coming through in your relationship. So this might be a bit a new chapter emerging. Some of you might have started a new job, by the way, with so many pentacles, but this is a love reading, so I'm going to try and read it that way. Their view on you is the King of Cups. So the Hermit, the Judgment card, this is about something coming back, re-emerging into your life. And then the Temperance card emerged. Now what's the Temperance card about, please? Sagittarius card. It's a very, very healthy blending and quite a peaceful relationship card. It has got a message about relaxing and not pushing something, so I'm going to clarify the Temperance card. So you're approaching this relationship in a very almost, the King of Swords is one of these cards that casts a shadow. So what I mean when it casts a shadow, because really the King of Swords and his power is about truth. That's why he's got a crown round his head. When he's in his shadow side, he is very, very cut off emotionally. So only you really know what that means, Capricorn, about how you feel that you're approaching this relationship. So the person you're dealing with is approaching you in the Three of Cups. So quite an interesting card. The Three of Cups can represent sort of, it's about friendship, it's about letting your hair down, and it's a very sort of joyful card. Can I just carry on? I'm a bit confused what's going on here. I feel it reading for the other person first, because emotionally they're the Tower card. So they're obviously emotionally going through a very big change. The Tower card is one of my favourite cards. Not every single day, but as a rule, the Tower card is my favourite card. But how they view the relationship is the King of Cups. So there's almost, the Tower card's a very strange card to show up. It's quite often a feeling of, I've met my soulmate. There is a sort of feeling of wanting to shake things up. This realization, this relationship has brought great change into their life. Basically sort of rocked their world, by the way. And the view of the relationship is the King of Cups. Again, the shadow side of the King of Cups is not a very, he only dips his toe in, but the feelings are very real. But why are they feeling the Tower card towards Capricorn, please? The Tower card is with the Four of Swords. Maybe you're dealing with someone, Capricorn, who's gone through some sort of massive and very radical life change by the looks of it. So, I mean, it is a very sudden sort of wake-up call, tends to be a very, very strong attraction. and the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands is right next to that. But their view in the relationship as the King of Cups is maybe they're not revealing the depth of their feelings to you, by the way. Maybe that's what's going on. But the feelings are extremely real. Now, emotionally, the Tower card and the Four of Swords. So maybe they're in retreat to recover from the Tower, whatever that Tower has been. And so they're not as emotionally forthcoming as you would like them to be. But the feelings are really there. Now, emotionally, you're the Ten of Pentacles towards them. And your view of the relationship is the Ace of Pentacles. So all very, you're coming across in this relationship in a very, very practical way. Sort of wanting things to be made real, made concrete, to move out of the when you get the earth element, you're talking about things that you can touch and you can see and you can feel. So there's a desire for things to move to a more stable and more real position in this relationship. So why is Capricorn the Ten of Pentacles? You've got the Queen of Swords with you. Again, the King and Queen of Swords. This is appearing two ways. This can be an air sign, male or female, by the way. So either Capricorn, you are really standing up and being in your truth, which is putting this person into the Tower card. So it's sort of a shock. Maybe you're coming forward and declaring your true passionate feelings, who knows, that sort of thing. Or you're keeping deadly, stillly quiet and you're not saying anything. And I'm not sure, how is Capricorn responding to people that they love? Now, you get the Knight of Cups, which is about going forward and making an emotional offer. I think I'm just a little bit, because this is the only emotional card, and it almost seems to me like you're approaching this relationship on a very sort of logical way. So you're not being led, even though the Queen of Wands is a very magnetising energy, you're not allowing yourself to be led solely on your emotions. They get a bad rap, this King and Queen of Swords, okay? Because in their ultimate, they are this very truthful expression, okay? But you're not being ruled overly by your emotions, and you're not letting your passions run wild. You've been very, very practical, very, very stable and very real. And I think some Capricorns are going to be expressing or going forward and making an emotional offer, okay? Expressing yourselves. Now, how the situation is going to unfold. So first of all, you get the Hermit. So the Hermit card is about two people being in a state of reflection personally, but separate. So the person that you're interested in is the Four of Swords. So healing after the Tower card, whatever this Tower card means, because you've got three cards about expressing the truth, being straightforward, being very much in your element, but being straightforward about what you feel in a very practical but very real way. You then get the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is about something, it's about rebirth, it's about second chances, something coming back into your life. So obviously, if you become the Knight of Cups, I think it's going to be received in a way that brings something that maybe for a little while you've almost felt was not available. It's a card of regeneration and regenerating a love interest, okay? Now your outcome is the Temperance card, so clarify the Temperance. Yeah, there you go, with the Ace of Cups. This is a really interesting reading. because there's a lot of love here, guys. There's also a very strong message about being in the truth, about the depth of feelings between two people. These guys can go anywhere, because when they're not in their truth, they're very cold, king and queens, by the way. They rule ice. Or really what you can do is be in your truth and open up the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, which is what's really going on underneath this. Maybe some of you are giving an exterior of being quite not very interested, a little bit detached here. Maybe some of you are just focusing on your work. Very, very common in your readings, Capricorn, that you try and not avoid dealing with it, but you put your head down, focus on those pentacles. That is going to be the shadow side of this reading, but it doesn't make sense for the rest of the cards. Yeah? Because the rest of the cards are talking about maybe being in isolation as you begin March, but moving towards rebirth. Temperance is the alchemy card. It's about a perfect blending of energies, and the Ace of Cups, which is about divine love. So there's an awful lot of love here. Why is the person you're interested in, apart from the Four of Swords, which sometimes the Four of Swords the Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, so maybe there's someone that you're interested in that's been in a little bit of a triangular, a divorce, a separation, and that's where they're going through the Tower, and they're absolutely exhausted, by the way. But their feelings are intensely real, Capricorn, I tell you that. Can you clarify what the Tower and the Four of Swords is about, please? Wheel of Fortune, twice it came up, I kept shuffling. Ooh, it's almost, Capricorn, you're dealing with someone who's got who might be having their world a bit turned upside down, obviously in a very benign way because the Wheel of Fortune, but something might have happened that shifted the course of their destiny. Doesn't have to be bad, actually, because I don't tend to read the Tower card that way, okay? But there might have been some sort of separation. Maybe you've been separate from this person, and the Judgment card is talking about a rebirth and a reconciliation with them. But the Temperance and the Ace of Cups is very, very real, that there's an awful lot of love here. You might have to be patient. This is a word that no one likes to hear, patience. People don't like the unfolding of things, but there's a saying in esoteric law that if you go after something too much, then it's a karmic relationship. But what you allow to unfold and come to you and work out its beautiful energy is very much an ordained relationship, a relationship very much blessed by whatever you want to call our creator, Capricorn. This is a hugely confusing reading. I think I read for quite a lot of Capricorns, and I really get what's going on here. There might be a lot of you going, I don't know what she's talking about. That's okay. Don't hold back your feelings, guys, okay? That's what breaks through the ice, is expression. Because the King and Queen of Swords in their worst is a very, very frozen energy. I absolutely love that King and Queen. And the trick to that mastery is to start to express yourself. Because I think you want to with that Knight of Cups, because the Knight rides the horseback and the horses take your life from one phase to another. And what might prevent it is that little bit of fear around expressing what's really going on for you. And there's something very interesting going on for the person that you're interested in. Some sort of turnaround of events, by the way. I'm not getting it as a negative. Maybe they're getting a new job, they've got a new job, maybe some of them have just ended a big karmic chapter of their lives, the World card, which is leaving them free for the relationship to restart or come together even, because maybe there's been a little bit of a blockage, because there always seems to be a little bit of a blockage, okay, especially when the Ace of Cups shows up, because it's, when we're talking about the energy of the divine, we're talking about forces way beyond our control, to tell you the truth. And that's where the blockages tend to come from, because it's not in our hands to control. Okay, Capricorn, confusing, I'm sorry, but love you lots, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye.